All right, y'all. Back to back GOATed reactions. We had Soluminati. Now we got no other than Mr. DEO, Brucedropemoff, and the Ballhawk CEO next to him. Tech. I don't know who this is, but they damn near could all be family the way they all have fat noses. That's just crazy. They had 3 for 3 on the yams. That's crazy. But anyway, what is this channel called again? Kids Take Over. Yeah, he be doing some cool interviews, bro. If you know, you know. But yeah, Ball Hog interview right here, man. Let's see what they talking about.
I obviously have to ask Bruce, like, what
I was
has
mad
this,
hype
like,
when I seen this was
hiatus
coming
been
out.
for the past, like, time, like,
Wait, hold on, is
obviously,
this the first thing off the rip? Are we dead 8 seconds?
if I didn't ask that would be kind of insane, so.
This hiatus, bro, has been...
Oh, it's a sneak peek. I'm tripping.
Yo, what's up, guys? Just
Let me
want to
shut
say
the
that this video is powered by DistroKid.
Probably one of the more unexpected interviews on the channel.
So,
I got my guy Bruce, I got my guy Protect, and I got Eric here. How's it going, guys?
oh, well, how you doing?
Chilling, man, chilling.
I know just look like he don't talk. He ain't said a
Yo,
single
it's
word
so
yet.
funny because, Bruce, the first time we ever spoke, I don't know if you remember it.
Not really.
Okay, so I'll tell you. So
I know
it
this
was-
is long overdue, though.
Yeah, this is super. We've been talking for like a long time, but I did like an interview with Lucky, and then I think this is when you were like reacting a lot to like Lucky things, right? I guess when I was editing it in Premiere or something, there was like something that fucked up in the edit, so like you reacted to it, and yeah, I'll just play it.
You're not supposed to have it, so don't feel bad.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, this is my Duke's crib.
Bruh, classic DO clip, man. I remember this probably around when I first started watching Bruce, bro. I remember when he was in Mon Duke's crib. He had the FA boards on the wall, man. Small ass little 4x4 room and shit. He could backflip from his desk setup into his bed type shit. Oh shit. Now he got a whole streaming room, bro.
But that's valid. I get
Got his
it,
own
though.
crib.
Because that fucked up your whole experience,
Yeah, I was trolling, though. But you did irritate me. That shit was crazy.
I'm sorry, yeah, I know. But no, that's fine. That's the first time we ever spoke, and now we're finally here. And there's a lot obviously to ask you guys. But I think the first thing, let's just like get this clear, bro. Like, are you guys related?
The world may never know.
For real?
I don't know the
You
answer
like
to that one, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
they
don't
gonna
think nobody
keep
business.
just going with it. They're not related, but their noses are both just fat as hell, and they kind of look like because of that.
Like,
Mainly
it's
because of
not.
that.
Is it?
Nobody business.
I just think you guys are like identical
Bro, but honestly, I don't even think they look like that much no more.
twins, bro. And
As much as I
if you
used
were
to.
not related, like that's insane. There's no way.
Hey. Talent in streaming, talent in rapping, right?
Yeah.
It runs in the fam.
Okay.
And we all got big noses, so. shit.
Fair, yeah. Someone did
bro, why he's
say in the
not
comments
talking?
of one of the videos, like, nah, they got their noses are the exact same.
We reading that shit all the time.
It'd
bro.
be like that.
They'd be like that, yeah. All right.
That's all they hear.
Well, yeah, I mean, I obviously want to ask, like, whether you guys are related or not. I'm going to assume yes. Like, when was the first time you guys, like, actually met? Because I know you're from Georgia, you're from...
I've
Buffalo,
always
right?
wondered.
What year would you say?
2021.
2021.
Yeah, 2021 going into 2022.
But was we really knew of each other before that though.
Yeah.
We was chilling in Discord playing 2K all the time. Like 2020. I feel like going into 2021 COVID era. Ever since then, been locked in for real.
Yeah, friends before anything.
I feel like after we linked in person, played basketball, met everybody, like the whole collective and everything, like that's when it just really started to come to fruition. Everybody had their own talents and what they wanted to do, and everybody was pretty much set on what they wanted to strive for.
Yeah, I'm wondering when he started rapping, though, and, like, when Bruce was like, all right, yeah, his music's hard as fuck. I must have really pushed him out
In their life.
on my streams, because that's really how Protect, like, blew up even crazier, bro, with the help of, like, the DO community.
Would you guys say, like,
No doubt.
if you could, like, both think of, like, your best memory together, do you think right now it would be the same thing? Like, you've both thought of it right now?
I got mine.
Dude,
My shit.
How about
shit.
how about you guys say it at the same time,
You got yours.
I got mine.
Okay, on 0. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ball
Miami.
summer. Yeah, Miami. Oh God. Oh God, Miami for sure.
Where it
bro.
all started, for real.
Yeah. I said ball summer, man.
Right?
You
Yours too, right?
He finally talking, bro.
Man, I want
Finally
me to
said
explain.
something.
Hell yeah, you go,
Because
bro.
I'm more so orchestra. Like this is
Yeah,
where
like,
this is where my
yeah.
brain.
Come on, you gotta explain that
You
shit,
feel
bro.
me? So going through like a hate wave or whatever the case may be, it's like, okay, what is something positive? You know, I got these positive group of people around me that are striving for something, and I'm big in my field to the point where I could plant seeds for my friends and family and watch them grow as well, you know. So he had sent me this song, and this is before I even knew like of his music or anything. Mind you, me and this nigga, we just playing 2K, we playing in the rec, you
Yeah.
feel
Wow.
me? Yelling at each other, smoking in Discord and shit like that. So when I heard his music, All on Me, it was like I'm riding in a black wing late night on some, feel me? Like just going through it in my head. Then he sent me this song, I'm like, Baja Summer. I'm like, oh, it got a ring to it. It's summertime. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's turned the negativity into something positive. And we decided to all go to Miami. And that's where Ball Hog Summer came about.
And they
Shot
did the video
to
there.
that.
That's
Everybody
hard.
was
That's so
included.
tough.
Then I was also made my move back
Still gotta get that hat.
to Twitch coming from Kick. So it was like, that was a big moment for me too. And everybody was just there. It was a fun time. Like, just the most memorable time, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. And I didn't even like the song. I hated Baja Summer. Like,
For real?
I
At first you
previewed that
did?
shit. I hated that song, bro.
Why?
Bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just like had doubts.
I mean, NYC with Twin riding around that big old stupid fast. That's so hard, bro.
bro, and he was like, nah, bro, that shit hard. Like,
The first time I heard that song, I was like, damn,
he
that's
pressed
hard.
the issue. Like, no, bro, like this is the song we doing. I'm like, let's do it, bro. History
It's
was
the
made,
anthem, bro.
What do you think was so special about that song that you knew you had to do the video to?
The lyrics.
Yeah.
Literally, though.
I feel
Literally.
like the lyrics really spoke to me at that time. Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Bro, that's literally what makes the song so tough. Because Bruce was getting all that hate, bro. So, like, it's like, fuck everybody, bro. We ball hugging shit. Like we don't need y'all, bro. He had his small clique, bro. And they wasn't passing the ball to anybody that wasn't ball hug. You know? And better hope we don't see that because we do might beat his ass. Like, it was getting to that point, bro. Like, was trying to go.
Oh, bro, you tripping.
So, like, them lyrics, I understand why they spoke to him, bro. Because I'm D.O. I don't give a fuck, bro. Before any of this shit, before 5 Star and all this shit came around, bro, YRG and all that, I've been D.O., bro. So, like, I was bumping Ball Hog Anthem, riding around feeling like I'm finna beat a nigga who ain't Ball Hog myself, you know? Like, it was just that tough.
Niggas dick riding because they mad.
It's Trump.
That shit still
Trump, man.
Back to this day. So like, when the lyrics hit my ears, I'm like, this shit got a ring to it. You feel me? Like, it literally got a ring to it. He was like, bro, this I got way more harder songs than this. I'm like, bro, I know, but this is what's gonna get the ball rolling. And
That's still one of his harder songs,
Yeah.
though, I think.
It's crazy
But
because
he has
like
a lot of good songs.
if people watch your documentary, Bruce, I feel like only then would they know that, you know, before all the success, you were like doing this for a long time. You know, you had some like years of struggle for sure. And I think 13 is when you started content, right? Tell me about what you kind of had to like sacrifice back then, you know?
Damn, bro, yeah, bro. I forgot, bro. Bruce had been doing this shit for like 10 plus years, my dude. And it's like, I just started and I be like getting impatient sometimes. It's like, bro, I still be having fun regardless, but it's like, dude, like, there's some people that have been in this for so long before they saw any type of traction. So it's like, I could easily keep going, bro. You know? And I will. We're going to see what happens, man.
I feel like most of the things I had to
We gonna
sacrifice
keep rocking
that I
till
put
the
to
wheels
side
fall off, you know?
realistically. Prom, you know, things that parents look forward to you doing while you're in school. Like, instead I'm just in a whole different room on the floor on the laptop. You feel me? Streaming, yelling at people, playing 2K, roasting people all day. So it's just like sacrifice even feeling the need to go to college, signing up.
Sacrificing shit like prom, though, is crazy, though. But he probably didn't have enough of a social life because he was on the internet so much that I guess he didn't even want to go to prom. Or like, he was like, fuck
for college or anything like that. You know, I full on took the risk.
But like sacrificing monumental events in your life though is crazy because you're gonna look back and be like, damn, I ain't never experienced that. Yeah, you could be rich, but it's like, damn, you still ain't never experienced that.
So I feel like that was the biggest sacrifice because I really put all my eggs in one basket. So, but came to fruition.
So you really didn't go to prom?
Nope.
What were you doing that exact? Like you were streaming that day?
Yup.
That's insane.
Why though? It's like it's not that serious, but that's
I
lit
also
though.
saw,
That's lit. I
something
respect it.
about how,
I respect it, but it's not that serious.
You know, obviously, like financially later in your life, you did a lot better. But there was a point where you kind of had to like skip out on eating certain things that you wanted to. You know, like Chick-fil-A and things like that. You know, tell me about that.
It was nothing but noodle sandwich. Well, not even, I wouldn't say noodle sandwiches, ramen noodles and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, bro.
Ooh.
Like, it wasn't bad. That's good eats right there. That's really not bad eats, but it was a point in time where I was really just spending my money on clothes and anything that I got. So the fashion part played a part too.
Why'd you spend it on clothes so early on? Do you feel like that it was because like that was helping the streaming shit too?
Nah, that was just my passion.
Yeah.
Like, I had to feel like I was always
Oh, so he used to eat bullshit just to buy clothes,
putting this shit
basically.
on. So
I feel that. I need to be better at doing that too. I'm always trying to buy food, bro.
clothes, and then it came to, all right, am I going to get this PC or am I going to get the Supreme Box logo? You feel me? And I got the Supreme Box logo. So, yeah.
I feel you. Well, I don't want to turn this into like a finance podcast, but like what was like your first like financial independent moment where you're like, yo, fuck all the struggling, bro. Like, I kind of made it.
When I was able to pay my mom bills, I feel like, then when I started paying my own bills, I'm like, hold on, this life shit real. And bills don't stop. So
Yeah.
when I was able to help her financially, and like, you know, give my dad money and stuff like that too, it just helped everybody around me. Like, I never knew that I was gonna be the chosen one to be able to help everyone around me. So when that started to be shown, I'm just like, wow, it's a blessing. You know?
Protect, what about you? Because I'm gonna be honest, I only found out about you like a little over a year ago. And if you go on your Spotify, like it only shows music from 2024 onwards. But you know, you had another name, you're making music. How long have you been like grinding at this?
Ain't gonna lie, bro. Since I was like 14. Yeah, so it's been a minute. If you look through my SoundCloud, like I always.
Man, bro. Yeah, this shit don't like the overnight shit. That's rare, bro. A lot of these niggas that you see, bro, been putting in pain overtime, bro, behind the scenes, bro. Yeah, so this shit don't happen overnight, bro. You gotta stick with whatever you doing, man. You gotta try to be as consistent as possible.
Had songs that like did good, but like that was it. It didn't lead to nothing. So like it was just a struggle trying to figure out like how to like, you know what I'm saying, stay, you know, not just make a song.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm getting mad game and motivation from this video,
I
bro.
should do good, and then that's it. Like, how do I make my stay, you know? So that was probably like a big struggle for like the first, like, I'll go lie, 5-6 years of rapping.
Yeah, a lot of people would like quit after like 5-6 years too, like no one
like,
caring, you know?
I just loved it too much. Like, even if I wanted to quit, like, I found myself rapping the next day. So it was like, if you let it shit, bro, you're not gonna quit.
True, and it's some shit that you would probably do for free even if it didn't.
I was doing it. That's what I'm saying. I was doing it for free. So it was like money wasn't even the goal for real. For real, it was just keep rapping. You know.
What was the first thing that worked?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, you know, when I was a kid, I was like so outgoing and crazy, and like you know, like social anxiety wasn't a thing. Like, you know, niggas didn't care about nothing. Like, I didn't care about the way I acted or like, you know, how people thought about me. But then like as I got older, bro, like I feel like we all went through this, bro. Where like everything became judgy, everybody became judgy. So now you watching what you do, you watching how you act, like trying to be nonchalant and have aura and shit, bro. But I don't know, bro. Like, you know, I started making these videos and I wasn't promoting them on my own Instagram or nothing because like I was still worried about what people would think. Like, oh, this is trying to be one of these streamers now. He's trying to be a YouTuber. Like, cause you know, bro, like when you have no motion, like people is not gonna put you for real, or like a lot of people just like to follow the train, you know, or they just not gonna take you serious. But I said, fuck it, bro. I started posting it to my story, and I don't even do it every time because I'm not trying to be annoying. I like to let it happen organically. But yeah, ever since I've been posting it to my story and shit, like, and now that people know, like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Honestly, and I'm out here just being myself, like, just being myself, bro. Acting in the ass, bro. Just chilling, having a good time. And I don't really care what other people is thinking. I'm just doing me right now, bro. And like posting, it like has really helped me with that, you know. And like that's why I fuck with it. It's fun. I feel more and more comfortable every time I drop a video.
Work,
If
you
I'm
think?
being honest.
First thing that worked, I think All on Me was like
I've been doing
even
numbers
before
lately.
like Ball. So I'm like when I made All on Me, like I
Not
remember,
numbers like that, but like, you know, I'm uploading, man. I'm trying to upload. I'm about to increase too.
remember listening to it, like there's just no way like people don't hear this and like you
Tryna
know fuck
grind,
with it. I
bro.
really felt like I put my all into that
Hey,
shit. That's why I
and we got some crazy shit coming this summer. Definitely gonna be some IRLs. I want to do some IRLs coming this summer for sure.
said All on Me, like I put my all into that, you know. So
I'm be with
that
the
was like the first
guys. It's gonna
time
be
in my
lit.
like whole career where I was like, nah, this shit gonna work, you know. So
Yeah, man. I want you guys to walk me through like that one day that you decided to form a collective. Like, but what was the one day where like you guys actually started it? You hit everyone up. We're gonna do this.
He already had the collective behind his name, and I'm just like, it felt like I was the missing piece to push it. You know what I'm saying? So like he already had his boys behind him who was supporting him from Buffalo, and I'm like, well, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like it's people around, like they gotta see how cool this shit is. You know, they don't even know who I hang around. Like most people, they
That's kind of how I figured it went. Like Ricky had a little bit of motion, and then he merged with Bruce, and they're like, "Yeah, the world got to see this, bro." And then they just pop off. Like that's lit, bro.
try to
That's so
figure
lit.
out, oh, who's his friends? Who does he hang around? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm trying to be ball hog in real life, bro.
Man,
Hey,
coming up on a year
crazy.
damn,
anniversary, right?
crazy.
In an
So,
instant, boy.
Last year, May.
Like that's
That's when it was really like solidified. Like, all right, ball hog shit.
Yeah, and it's crazy how much that has traveled. Like any post about Protect, like you'll just see the
why the audio sound different now?
emojis, the ball, and the hawk. Like
Yeah, and that was always the point. It's so raw to see because like that was literally the goal from the beginning. Like before all this, so like the fact that people do it without even saying nothing is like that was the whole point, you know.
Yeah. Well, tell me, just for the fans who don't know, list out every single member in the collective, just so everyone knows.
Well, shit, it's more than rap. You know, like it's me, Bruce. You got 7. Money Race,
I think he makes clothes, bro. I've seen him somewhere, bro. I think he's from Atlanta.
Band Sex,
Or he be
Samir,
there.
he do the clothes. T Gray shoot the videos. You know, Sneak was supposed to be here, but you know
Yeah.
he got tied up. In
He's
some
hard,
stuff.
by the way.
Yeah,
Fuck
Sneak
with him,
is
yeah.
crazy. Sneak is crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing some people.
And there's more artists. I
But really,
I haven't
like
peeped any of the other
everybody
ball
we
hog
hang
artists.
around, everybody you see us with, you know, ball hogging friends, you know. But yeah.
Damn, they didn't even mention. They didn't name drop Brady Goo. Oh shit. Hey, hold on. Nah, what happened to Brady Goo? I cannot type. He still has ball hugging. Ain't no way though they ain't name drop Brady Goo. They was just together 24/7 though. That's crazy. Oh, that Goo was there. Another topic for
I don't
another
know
day though.
if you guys are like actively looking for people to join and stuff, but I'm curious, like, what does it take for someone to kind of join like, the collective?
Me to answer. I feel like I have an answer for it. It's just like can't be forced.
Yeah, it's not like a set. It's not no like checklist to join or nothing. It's not even like you could join. You know, it's not like a. It was before Ball Hog. It was already.
mean,
kinda
I'm
like a
already
thing,
knowing
like,
it's
we
like
already had
that.
our group, so it's like, you know,
It was already set in stone in a way.
Hopefully the motion gets me up there with the bait dogs. You know what I'm
where
saying, you know?
You carve something into the cement before it dry up.
yeah.
Then after it dry up, you can't really put nothing else into it. So
Feel that? Oh, you never know, you know?
yeah,
Like,
true. You never know.
Yeah.
Not never say never, but like I feel like we got a pretty set group. Great starting 5.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because Bruce, you're not like an artist per se, but I know you have like made a song. I heard when you and like you're on a stream, you played it.
Bro, I remember one time, bro, I thought it was a fever dream. It was like 2 a.m. and this Bruce had dropped a song on YouTube, bro. I forgot what it was called. All I had remembered was like what the thumbnail looked like of the track, or like the track cover, the track art. and that shit was terrible. Like, it was actually bad. I'll be giving the benefit of the doubt, but that shit was bad, bro. I don't know how his other shit be, but that song was fucking bad. And then, like, I looked for it probably like a week later, because I was like, bro, was that a fucking dream, or did that really happen? Because no way he dropped some shit that was that bad. No way Bruce was dropping some shit that. Yeah. I promise you it's a real deal. I promise you I'm not sure.
He do got one of those.
And I remember his voice, bro. Like, his voice always be like monotone as fuck. This is
Like I said, you're not an artist, but I'm curious, like when like Sneak or like Protect is in the studio, I'm sure you come with sometimes. Do you ever just like give your input or like be like, yo, use this melody or these bars? Or?
Hell no, bro. I hate being in the studio, bro. I genuinely dislike hearing the same things over. Unless it's them, I can sit in the studio, but I never critique their craft because I'm not no rapper. So, like, even when I made that, I'm just like, I'm about to see how fast I can make something. Like, and I just literally made that within a day span.
Yeah.
And it was just so crazy. The bank teller really was blowing my fucking phone up, though. It was annoying.
Yeah?
I swear.
He can do what he want.
Yeah?
For real. If he put his mind to it, he could be a rapper. But I don't think that's what he want to do. But he definitely could do what he want if he wants to.
Man, when you got a
Well, you put
platform
out the
like
Ball
that,
Up
you
the Life project, and I feel like that was like really, really big moment. I saw that on the internet a lot, and it was pretty divisive. You know, there was a lot of people that loved it, a lot of people that like were shitting on it.
Yeah.
That was like a 9. That was like an 8.5 out of 10 album right there.
It was
That shit was
divisive,
fire.
but I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
What do you feel like that project did for you, and like, is it everything you envisioned?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have only good things to say about that project. You know, like the whole point was to set the tone. You know, like that's why it's Ball Hard for Life. It's a
I
Ball
might give
Hard
it a
tag
9,
on every
honestly.
song. Like,
That shit
talking
fire.
about balling. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it was. That was 2024 for us, bro. It was just balling. Like, you see it. We was playing basketball, all that. So, you know, I'm in love with that project, and I really feel like it did what it was supposed to do for everybody involved. You know, not just me. I feel like it set up everybody in a good way. So I'm very proud of it.
Your beat selection is also like really interesting to me. You know, like I don't think you've ever had a bad beat.
Yeah, bro. I used to like listen to dubstep and shit as a kid. So like, I'm used to listening to beats with no lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole life I used to do that. So like, beats is just like, I know when I hear a good beat like instantly. So.
You listen to dubstep, like who like Skrillex and shit like that?
I mean, like, bro, it was this YouTube channel. It was called like Bass Nation or something. And
I know what you're
bro,
talking
you
about.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was niggas like RL Grimes, like, just crazy people. Like,
I've
I'm trying to remember
actually
their names,
heard of these, which is
but,
crazy.
like, yeah, they would just post like some random like beat like every day, and I'm just listening to it on YouTube like 6th grade.
Those are the days, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. There's also that one song that's like obviously super popular, but like Scary Monsters.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's like an anthem, bro.
Skrillex raw as hell. Like.
For sure, bro.
Yo, what up, y'all? Hope you're having fun watching this Bruce. Hands down pick, distro. Yeah, I mean, get by earning fan base.
How'd that happen? Like, did you already know him or?
This interview.
Like, you've had OK work with you, right? How'd that happen? Like, did you already know him or?
Oh, we
Bro,
gonna
to be honest, I was just on his beats early.
That fool is one of the toughest producers.
Like, I was just like, let me just DM bro and be like, yo, you feel me? What's up with this beat? He sent it to me, got on it, and then, you know, when he started getting popular, like I had dropped Babysit around the same time. Everybody started fucking with him, so it just went up together. But yeah.
Instagram loves you. But whether you show up on their feed is out of your control.
On the beat, bro.
Hard, you guys
Cold, whether it's Tech, Osama son.
still work together to this day or?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I did an interview because I went to London and I interviewed a bunch of the London artists. And one of them was my favorite, Jim Legacy. I asked him, I'm like, what are you listening to right now? And he's like, bro, just Protect, bro. You know? Which is crazy to see how the music travels. So like, what's your thoughts on that? Have you heard his music?
Yeah, I heard his music. With it? He's raw. That's just really cool. It's just love, bro, honestly. Like, the fact that he even felt, you know what I'm saying? Like, he felt good enough about my music to say that on an interview. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I fuck with bro.
What do you envision like 5-7 years for the collective? You know, I'm sure you guys have your nights where you just sit and you think and you're like, yo, bro, I imagine we did this and that, you know?
What I envision for it is to show the young black youth they could do anything they put their mind to. And you can also win with your brothers and people around you that's the same color as you or if they not, you know. I've had
That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
Like
I'm trying to with the guys, bro. We trying to have a content house, bro. Yeah, fuck the bullshit. That shit would not last that long, but bro, that should be lit though.
Our future wolf gang of the underground. Like, just a whole bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just because everybody got their own swag, you know, there's no, oh, what should I wear? Should I wear this? Should I wear that? Like, everybody come as they are. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody believes in God around here. So it's just like we all have a belief and we all have faith in something. So I feel like that'll always prevail.
And what do you feel about the odd feature and like comparison, things like that? Like,
That's crazy as hell. They have Frank Ocean. But I understand that though. I understand what they mean by the movement shows within the underground and comments and people wanting to hear new music and stuff like that. So
they have different pieces of the group and they all banded up together.
I'm proud
That's
of
some
it.
odd future shit.
I'm proud of what is becoming.
They all have something going
I
on.
obviously have to ask Bruce, you know, like
Or
what
most
has
of
this
them.
like hiatus been for the past like time, you know? Like obviously if I didn't ask that
Bro, I swear if Bruce starts dropping again, bro. Like life will be back to normal, bro. Life will be good, bro. Bruce was literally my favorite streamer, bro. Favorite
saying
YouTuber, favorite
so.
streamer, bro.
This
All that,
hiatus,
bro.
bro, has been one of the most
Easily the most entertaining, bro.
eye-opening things I've ever been through. Because this is the most time I've taken away from doing something I love, you know, to get realigned with just life.
Oh, so he still does love it. That's good.
Life in general,
So
and
he gonna be
God,
back.
to be honest, because I feel like as you get things that you pray for, you become jaded, and that jaded feeling can lead you astray off of what you're really focused on and what you really started it for. So it's been a real eye-opener. Definitely needed it, but I'm glad that I pushed the collective so hard before taking that hiatus to where they were still able to work and, you know, put me in the spotlight in some type of way while I'm gone.
I mean, you're saying it was really eye-opening. Like, what were you doing in that 6 months?
Man, this is actually crazy, bro. They all really did do something to be able to keep each other up and hold each other down, bro. That's just lit.
Like day to day, or like what was memorable?
We went to Hawaii, like
that shit was raw.
just continuously working and keeping my mind busy and active, you know, like just working behind the scenes, just making sure my mental is straight, you know, that's number one, I feel like. And when I'm tunnel vision locked in behind a computer screen, it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of think about myself last when it comes to that because I enjoy making so many people happy. So when it was time to make myself happy, it was just like, how?
Right.
You know, like how can I pour back into myself after pouring into thousands and thousands of people? So
Interesting. But I'm happy for you, though. You know.
thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah. You know, it's correct me if I'm wrong. This is just my thoughts. You guys feel
I would
free to
say you
chime in,
always
but,
just gotta
like,
try to stay true to yourself, man.
I'm not
It's
gonna lie. I know
easier said
streamers
than
make a
done,
lot of money,
but,
and you know, a lot of it is you sit behind a camera, and it's like you got to talk to your fans, and it seems easy, but like,
Damn, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been talking that much this video, bro. I'm just so locked in, bro. I'm learning ball right now, nigga. Just ball knowledge, dude.
I would
Like, come on,
never,
bro.
ever in my life want to.
And if you're watching this too, and if
and I'll tell
you're
you why,
trying to do the
because
same thing,
every single one of your mistakes
You should
are
be taking
like
notes,
public
too.
and criticized, and you have to like. People say like, "Oh, I'm just being myself," but you have to put on a mask a lot, you know.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like I'm very bad at wearing a mask. So, you know,
Dude, you kinda are bad at
I can understand
wearing
where
a
you're coming
mask,
from
yeah.
with that shit. Yeah, I can't wear no mask. Like everything is what you hear is what you get. How you feel is how you
Feel that,
feel,
bro.
you know. But at the same time, though,
the
a
same
lot
way.
of people can't take the criticism, and you have to more so learn to take the criticism because you're not always right all the time. As humans, we make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's perfect, but you can't be scared to be who you are in this world. You can't forget who you are neither. I feel like that's a big test to life too. Sometimes you go through an identity crisis or you just have imposter syndrome for a couple months, who knows. And you just more so have to understand like everybody's not gonna like who you are or who you're chosen to be, you know. So some streamers, when they put on the mask, they hate the fact that they gotta wear the mask because they, you know, they wanna be who they are. Instead, you have to appeal to everyone else.
Right. Do you feel like you don't have any more relationships with like these other streamers, and you're just like gone, like you forgot about that? That's over with, and you're just solo now?
I don't put anything past any other streamers, or to be honest with you, I just feel like being around people who have genuine love for you and know you for you instead of somebody that they could benefit from, like a transactional relationship, means more, you know? That doesn't mean I'd never collab with anyone or something like that, but at the same time, though, it's like, I did start this by myself. I had to take a step back and look like, okay, you don't got to go sour on the world,
Yeah.
you know?
Is there still even an interest for you to now come back?
Real nigga, man. It sounds like we're going to get a Bruce comeback, man, and it's all going to be, it'll all work out. It'll all work out. Bro, I don't know why that song has been in my head lately.
Stream consistently?
Bro, I've been missing, bro, you know how hard it is for me to not go down there and want to start up a stream? It's so easy, but like if I'm not all the way there, I'm not going to half-ass
And that's crazy.
anything.
He really wants to
like
do
my
it.
energy, I'm not going to half-ass it. I'm not going to get on camera and fake it and just be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm the best I've ever been. Nigga, you know how hard this life shit gets sometimes, even when you got everything. But that's what I've been taking the time to do. So I'm just always, every day, missing it crazy. Every single day. Because it's what I love. It's all I know.
When do you think is going to be the time when you go back to streaming? Like, do you have a set date in mind, or?
Come on, bro. Bro, I don't even want to hear what he's about to say, bro. Because I know it's not going to be anytime soon, bro.
Every time I set a date in my mind, the date comes and I'm just like, yeah, bro, you know, don't set a date. But it's very soon. This year for sure. Bro.
I'm going to put myself in your shoes for a sec. I just feel like when you do stream, at the end of the day, you do kind of have to work with the algorithm in the sense where, like, if you don't post for a long time, you're going to be a bit scared, like, oh, is everyone going to come back and still watch me? Have you ever had that thought?
Bro, to be honest with you, when I left, I didn't expect people to even care because it was about me. But then when I started seeing the support from just my community, that I more so forgot that they grew up with me as well. So it's like they're missing their internet, you know what I'm saying, big brother in a way. Like I get DMs like, bro, I miss you. Like you would have thought I was, you know what I'm saying, like gone for real. So I never thought like,
Bro has a legacy, bro. He's an impact, bro. Like, bro, it's actually.
will I have anything or any worry? I never had any worry of that nature.
Like literally, like all jokes aside, this is one of the goats of streaming.
Just chosen to do.
And the goats, no, not even streaming, because I mean he wasn't always streaming, but the goats of like creating content, you know. Or was he streaming 2K back then, or was he just making YouTube videos? Like, I don't know. He's always just been a creator, bro.
When
Forever
all the
a goat,
messy
though.
shit was going on,
Forever,
did you
bro.
ever like hit Bruce and like give him some sort of advice on what you think he should do?
Yeah, I mean, me and Bruce, we talk about, all of us, we talk about, what's going on in all of our lives. So, yeah, for sure, it was definitely, giving him my 2 cents on where we both felt it was needed.
If you guys like swap careers for like a week, like who do you think would be better? I'm curious, and just be honest. You know?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna be no good streamer. They not gonna fuck with me. I start streaming, so I think he gonna win in terms of who gonna do better.
Nah, because if I got a rap, I'm gonna go on there. I'm gonna go on stage and just face plant crazy. I don't know. Shit might be hard though.
So, who are the content creators in 2025 that you guys watch?
Brady,
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
Like, I really, honestly speaking, when I took time away,
Still going up. How did he even get in the mix though? You know, but I guess Brady is keeping the ball hog content alive for sure. So he's
I
a
really
part of
was
it too.
looking for inspiration, but then I just had to watch my old stuff.
For real?
I swear.
You couldn't find it elsewhere?
No. Because everybody's doing the same thing. You don't want to trend hop every month or, you know what I'm saying, do what everybody else is doing. I feel like content creation, everything gets saturated, but saturated to a point where it's just like, it's not cool to be yourself anymore. People don't know how to be themselves, so.
I feel like, Bruce, you were like one of the first, if not the first, to kind of introduce like the underground scene to streaming. Like that might be a bold take. I don't know if you agree.
You feel like that?
I think so. I think like, and I'm not even talking about like 2020. I'm saying before that, like
Yeah,
Lucky and just
for
like
sure.
those artists, you know? Because
Bruce, I always thought he had the hardest music taste.
Lucky,
or the
Young
best music
Band.
taste.
Yeah, Young Band.
I was on it pretty hit. Like, that's my life. Like, I grew up on that. Like, that's always going to be a part of me. So, I mean, a lot of people tell me that. So, if they telling me that, then it must be true in a way, you know?
Bro,
So,
and then now you have Max. Max used to watch Bruce. They're not even cool. Because Bruce don't fuck with FaZe. I'm sure now he don't really give a fuck with their own, but he did not fuck with
for
FaZe.
sure.
He was not fuck with them.
I know you're kind of talking about trends, but the big trend now is like so easy, bro. If you just get an artist on your stream, like you're gonna go, you know? Why were you doing that at first, like starting off getting these like underground rappers on your stream? But like even like talking about it or reacting to, you know, like.
Yeah. I mean, genuinely because I like it. Like, I have to genuinely like something, like, or genuinely have a connection with somebody to even want them to be a part of what I have going on too. Like, it's like the energy has to be there. You know, I just can't fake it. Be like, oh yeah, I fuck with your shit, bro.
But that's what it is today, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because he's
you know?
only
Yeah,
linked
bro, I
up
fuck
with
with
maybe
your shit.
3 to 4 rappers, bro.
Scream never talked to the nigga.
4 might be
That's what I'm
pushing
saying.
it.
Or her again.
And it's always like, they're always cool as fuck.
I remember watching this one stream, and I don't watch streams, but I just had
Him and
like, I
Yachty
just saw
used to be mad cool. They're not cool no more, though. Him and Lucky, I don't know how cool they are, because Lucky, you know, cool with everybody, and sometimes not everybody likes that when like they're cool with you, but you're cool with their ops, you know. And then Osama's son,
saw
he's
this
probably
on
still
Twitter.
cool
I
with
was
that.
like, check it out. It was like Jack Doherty, you know, like you know Jack Doherty, right?
Yeah, I seen him.
Yeah. I don't like watching his videos. It was him, and he had like Rich the Kid on, right? And immediately I'm like, I already know this is gonna be so awkward, and like, what the fuck does Rich the Kid know about this like streamer, right? And it was the worst stream ever. You could tell he hated Jack Doherty, and I was like, I hate these like forced streamer
why did that even have Rich the Kid out of all
collabs,
people?
you know?
Hey man,
Music taste is crazy.
it be like that. It really do. It really do be like there's nothing else. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know. It's crazy times we live in, bro.
I know it's kind of sad because I think there's just a dude at a label who sees the artist and the streamer, and they're like, "Yo, let's get him on, bro. Like, let's."
Oh
get
yeah,
him.
so you know
I know everything.
like,
yeah, you know, I know exactly how that played out, and even like with the whole like, we can glance over it, like the Cardi and Aiden thing. Like, I'm being honest, like, you know, a lot of it is not like, yo, I'm actually friends with you. Let me bring you on. You know, but do you feel like that kind of needs to change?
I mean, in a way, it never will. You know,
If you don't want to
like
get
in a
robbed
way,
like Aiden, then you better make sure y'all actually friends.
rap industry kind of intruded the streaming game industry, so
Yeah.
that fakeness kind of rubbed off a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's never a good thing, but it's not a bad thing either. You know, it's transactional.
That's exactly
like
what
I
he's
said
saying.
earlier,
It's
so
transactional.
it works for one person, it may not work for the other person, or it may work for both. And at the end of the day, it's just however they see it.
It was really interesting to see like the Lucky friendship. Like, we got to see it on YouTube, you know? So I was gonna ask, have you introduced Lucky to someone like Protector, you know?
Nah, not as a. I never thought about it, you know, because like I feel like in a way it'll just happen if it's meant to happen, you know. But me and I still DM Lucky, like we still talk, so it's like it's just so funny, like just coming up with him, you know what I'm saying, and still having that genuine connection. Like, I sent him a picture of the same watch we got, and then he sent me a voice memo, bro, you need to stream. I'm finna drop some hard shit. Like,
Yeah.
It's just funny. So,
Is there any music Protect that you've put on?
That is so
you put
cool.
Boost onto
That
that
answers
you really
it.
fuck with?
I can't think off the top of my head, but we be like switching aux and shit. So
Yeah.
I might play some shit he fuck with, vice versa. Like, he put me on Rack Baby OD. So
Okay.
that's like an example of just
Right,
like,
yeah, he's hard.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
Rack
he
Baby's
raw.
stupid
So
hard.
Yeah.
it's just back and forth type.
I ain't gonna lie, for real. I don't be playing like rock and stuff like that, pop type shit. Like, you know, like Snow Strippers,
Oh yeah. Snow Trooper is hard. Yeah.
shit like that be cool. It's kind of like EDM music.
Yeah. EDM. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I fuck with rock music as well. Hell yeah, like that's what all I've been playing really. Like the last like 2 weeks is just like my playlist with just like different bands in there.
Like what kind of bands?
Radiohead.
Okay.
The Sundays I was listening to. American football is hard. It's so much, like it's so many different bands, but Radiohead definitely stick out so far. Like right now, it's my number one.
You know, we've been talking about your relationship with like music and stuff a lot.
I need to get more tapped in with the rock, bro. I only know classic rock, bro.
Just like outside of that, what do you guys do?
And I don't know
together,
that
like,
much.
for fun, you know?
play basketball, shop, just bro shit.
Literally, bro, just like being each other's company, like, you know, just like anything that you do by yourself, like tag along, like get something to eat, bring your mans, you know.
What's the unanimous spot you guys are going to eat, like, and like you guys will all like it, you know?
Canes.
I'm about to say Canes. Yo, Miami, that was bad, bro. We was there like I'm not gonna lie, we probably had Canes like 6 times. We was there like 3 days.
Really, it's not that good.
I haven't had Canes in so long.
Miami was that good.
Bro, like,
all they got is the sauce. That's about it, bro.
if nobody can't think, bro, we going to Canes.
Yeah, that
Really?
I remember one time, bro, I got the receipt or the check, and that shit said almost $200.
How is that even possible?
Caniac combo.
I'm telling you.
Substitute that coleslaw with an extra toast.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna run it up a little bit.
Yeah. The toast is good. I'll say
so
that.
good.
How many?
Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
a spot.
Interesting. I do want to ask, you guys mentioned like playing basketball, like that's a big theme in ball hog, obviously. I know, Protect, you envision when you were growing up like sitting courtside one day, you know?
Yeah.
Is that still like a dream for you? Do you see that happening?
Yeah, I still haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
So big dream, like big dream.
We on that one soon.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's the one game
Bro, I missed that.
you know?
I never,
I know
bro. I promise you, I'm sitting here thinking about Canes and I was daydreaming about Canes, bro. That's what he said.
So, yeah, that's our go-to spot.
Interesting. I do want to ask, you guys mentioned like playing basketball, like that's a big theme in ball hog, obviously. I know, Protect, you envision when you were growing up like sitting courtside one day, you know?
Yeah.
Is that still like a dream for you? Do you see that happening?
Yeah, I still haven't done it yet. So big dream, like big dream.
We on that one soon.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's the one game that
Yeah,
you
I'm sure
want
that
to
would happen
with
soon.
I gotta see LeBron play before
Yeah.
I retire, like mandatory. I never seen like any like big superstar play like in person yet, so definitely gotta catch LeBron before he go.
LeBron
I
courtside
definitely
would be crazy.
could envision one day, like, you know, like, yeah, it'll say like Protect, it'll say like artist.
I appreciate that.
You know?
That's wrong.
Why does it
You
say
mentioned
Father
22K, you
Zaddy?
love basketball, and it's called ball hog. What do you guys think was like the best 2K player that wasn't like a star? You know what I mean?
Like
So don't like not like 99 LeBron James or something.
Oh, okay.
But like that one player you played with,
okay,
and
I
you're
see
like,
what you're
yo,
saying.
he's just so like.
Shane Battier, 2K17, I want to say. Oh, yo, talk about a 3-ball. Oh my lord!
Like, how is he so
You would have thought he was a splash, bro.
good?
That's crazy.
bro.
You would have thought he was a third splash, bro. That
Rudy Gay for sure, bro.
Unfair, bro.
Damn, Danny Green. Or no, not Danny
Jeremy
Green.
Lamb, yeah, on OKC, yeah.
I'm trying to think, bro.
But Rudy Gay's shot just been so pure since 2K15, though.
Gerald Green too, Rockets. Gerald Green.
Oh,
Stupid.
dude, he
Jordan
was
Clarkson,
dunk-
yeah.
Any player that can dunk and shoot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Kevin Martin was crazy in 2Ks too.
Yeah, he's alright. Yeah, I'll say the best one, underrated one, bro. Jameer Nelson, bro.
Yo, that's crazy.
yo, that Jameer Nelson, bro. Every time I used to make point guards, I'd have to guard that boy. He would be cooking my shit, and then he would be on some like, from the free throw. He's not even tall, bro. Pissing me off.
I was just shooting greens with him every single shot, bro. Jameer Nelson, and he had that form. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slamming
Evan
too.
Fournier.
He was quick as
Oh yeah, 2K17. his
Explosive
shit
as
was
hell.
bad. I remember.
What do you guys think was the best 2K though?
20.
There's got to be this one
17.
answer. Nah,
You got
2K
17?
I got 2K7.
there's one answer to
Damn.
this.
What you picking? 16?
Yeah, he's gonna say 16.
Oh, my favorite 19, bro. I'm not
What?
front. 19
That's
my
what I'm
favorite.
I'm saying
It's
19.
hands down 11, bro. 2K
11? Oh, you
yeah.
going back?
Let's
back.
set
Going back.
11 though. Did
Nah,
they even
11
have?
raw, though.
Yeah.
Bro, did they even have the park?
11 raw.
They had this one mode, it was called like situation or something, and you can pretty much set up like a situation like, okay, I'm LeBron James and there's a minute left and I'm against this team, you know? You could set up situations.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys gotta go back on that.
That sounds
was
lit.
The best one.
Well,
for
if
sure.
you're going back, I'm gonna have to say 15 then.
Okay.
Oh, you going 15.
Yeah.
2K15, that's where it started. Like
Yeah.
everything.
Dead ass, though.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a staple 2K.
Would you guys say that's like your favorite game, like of all time? Is
Hell
just
no,
2K?
not no more.
Nah, of all
Shit-
time,
shit
nah.
weak.
Yeah.
Shit's weak sauce.
For me, I got Skyrim and The Last of Us. Those like my two like favorite. And what is it? Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I think it's the one where like you could like pick like 4 different heroes and like fight like, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was like for the PlayStation 2. That shit was raw.
Some good picks.
I don't know what I would say. I had to say Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1.
I started playing that shit on the Wii, bro. So I gotta say Black Ops
Wii
1.
with the
Halo.
Okay. If you had an Xbox, your answer is going to be Halo for sure. No, I feel that. You mentioned playing basketball a lot, right? I've seen like little clips of you guys play here and there. Can't really tell like how good you are. Let's just say like you versus Bruce in like a 1v1 up to 7.
I would cook Bruce. Absolutely.
Honestly, you know, who do you guys think would win?
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I done beat multiple people in this room in a 1v1. I've never played.
We have never played.
Best friends always don't want to play each other.
Like a little bit.
It was like
fake though. Like
it was like
2 points, 3 points.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. But
we gotta play.
We do gotta play.
I'm gonna answer that. We haven't
played 1-on-1 yet.
I got Ricky in that game. From what I be seeing them hoop, Ricky's kind of too, but he's just better than Bruce.
We was in Atlanta hooping every single day.
Like none of them are that athletic.
1-on-1.
They got ugly.
Bro, he was nowhere to be found.
What did you say? I was ducking.
He was dead ducking.
No, you gonna get a 1v1 in now.
Yeah,
for sure.
I went on a little winning streak too, so.
What do you think your like playing style is, Bruce? Like if you could compare it to like an NBA player.
Let's hear this.
Like,
and just be realistic. Don't be like LeBron.
3-and-D ass nigga, bro.
Okay.
Like,
for real.
I swear.
Look at Mikal Bridges.
Nah, he definitely 3-and-D.
Nah, in some moments though, something just happened. Like my Mike shoes just activate. You feel me? And I just can't miss. I done had games where I literally just sparked shit. Like
we have never seen that on YouTube though, which is crazy.
Damn, bruh.
It has never been documented.
Shit, in my head, I feel like I play like Tyrese Maxey, but on camera it might look a little different. But that's who I'm trying to like, you feel me, be when I'm on the court, Tyrese Maxey.
Okay. I can see that. Hey man, I appreciate you guys, man. Super cool to sit down with you. Obviously, there's the streaming stuff that I've always watched and stuff, but I just feel like the next kind of chapter is like the music, you know? And you guys are like literally just starting, bro. Like it's like the first year or so, you said. Mm-hmm. So I want to see how this like progresses forward. I see big things for you guys, you know?
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So I guess last thing is just like, what's kind of your message for the youth, you know?
To the youth, man, really be yourself. I'm not gonna lie. Being yourself is probably like the most important thing that you could do. And like everybody say that, I feel like, but like truly though, because if you get somewhere not being yourself, you're gonna end up getting lost because you wasn't really supposed to be there. That's not you, you know? So whatever you do, just be yourself within it, and then the universe will let you know if you're supposed to be doing that or not.
You say be yourself, that's facts. Also find yourself as well. Find yourself before you become yourself. Then once you become yourself, just be smart.
And I feel like the only way you find yourself and realize who you are is putting your faith in God. I can honestly say that. And anything that you believe, you gotta have faith in something that you believe. So I say one thing, always have faith in something. Because if you don't have faith, then you're gonna fall for anything. So be yourself, find yourself. And if it's hard for you to find yourself, look to God.
Ignore them haters too.
Ignore the haters.
Yeah, hate don't mean nothing. Hate just mean you doing something right.
Everybody gotta hate. For real. Everybody got haters. Shit, even janitors. Some niggas don't like our janitors clean toilets. What can they do? The toilets still get clean.
That's a good point.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I feel y'all, man. Well, I appreciate you guys, and
everybody
yeah,
got
man,
haters.
just excited to see what you guys do. So,
that's true.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having us.
Hell yeah, this is ball.
Kids take over. W interview, man, with the Ball Hogs. Bruce and the Ball Hogs, man. Bruce Tech and the Ball Hogs, dude. W interview, man. I hope Bruce comes back to the stream soon, bro. Cause you know that's definitely my favorite content creator. But you know, he been doing it for so long. He's seen it all, been through it all. You know, this hiatus, I'm sure, has been important for the dude, man. So, you know, but when he come back, it's going to be a movie. Until then, y'all can just with me, you know. But nah, I'm trolling. But anyway, you know, we already know the deal. We're going to be back with another reaction. Maybe a gameplay. Who knows? But we're going to be back. I'm out.